Hello everyone, Naveen this side from Future Tech. Today we are going to learn how to automate the notepad using UiPath. Okay. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll try to open this UiPath. So we'll go to the window and we'll try to search the UiPath Studio. Okay. So first I'll show you how to create the project inside this UiPath and how to create any program using UiPath. Okay. So first of all, you can see here this is the child window of UiPath. We're getting 2021.10.3. So this is the latest version. We are going to use this UiPath community version. And right now you can see here, this is the home page of UiPath we have already launched. Okay. So today we are going to start this project. We are going to start this notepad automation. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll try to click on process and we'll give the name of your process. Okay. So I'm giving these things 28 October program. Okay, so this is the project name. We are giving this project name, and by default location it's take your PC, documents, and UiPath. Okay, if you don't have any UiPath folder, so automatically it will create your folder and you can go for that. Okay, description is not mandatory. You can go for by default this language UV script and you can click on create. Okay, simple. Whenever you click on create, it will create your restore dependency. It will take hardly 2 minutes of time and it will create your workspace and it will provide your workflow where you can start this development. Okay, so right now it's going to adding the dependency and create this project and it will ready for your development. Okay, so right now we have created this part 28th of October. This is the project name, and by default we are getting the 4 dependency. Okay, right now what we are going to do, we are going to create one program. Okay, so especially what we'll do here, after 2019 version they have given the features like that you can create the daily folder. Okay, so here in this project we are going to add one folder, and in that folder we'll add your workflow. So here I can pass all basic program. Okay, so this is the folder. This is not your program. Especially we have created the folder. So on daily basis, we can create the folder. We can give the name according to your project, according to your requirement. So here we are going to add one flowchart program. I will go for add. I can go for flowchart. So there I will add this flowchart. So here by default, it will take the flowchart, but we'll give things the name as a notepad automation. We're going to give the name as a notepad automation. Okay, so here we have created this notepad automation and we are getting these things. So this is your flowchart, you can see here, and this is the symbol of your flowchart. You can see here notepad automation. So right now what we'll do, we have to launch the notepad. The first we have to understand the use case. Okay, the use case is here we have to launch this notepad manually. You can see here, like this way we can launch this notepad. The same thing we have to do through RPA UiPath tool, and after that we have to pass hi UiPath. Okay, so sentence we write something, so hi UiPath, and after that you have to save. So how to save manually? You press Ctrl S. Okay, and you will go to the download. Okay, and whatever the location you want to save, so there you can give the name whatever your notepad like it, anything, and you have to click on the save. So this is the use case, guys. We have to launch this notepad, we have to write something inside the notepad, we have to save the notepad, and after that we have to give the name of your notepad. Okay, so these things we'll try to automate through using UiPath. Okay, so first of all what we'll do, we try to launch this UiPath notepad. Okay, so already we have launched this UiPath, and here we have created this flowchart. Let me go here. So what we'll do, we'll try to go for taking the activity called open application. So here I'll go to activity panel, and here I'll try to go for open application. Okay, simple drag and drop this activity and connect with start. We'll connect with start, and that is the open application. Right now I'm getting this error. This is your child error. So first we'll double click to view. Okay, and I'll try to go for spy your notepad. Let me open this notepad. So we'll try to spy your notepad. Okay, so like this way we can proper spy. Let me spy again. Okay, and we'll try to spy again. We have done. After that, what we'll do, we'll try to go for type into. Okay, so type into activity, we'll drag and drop. So from your activity panel, we'll take type into. Okay, simple drag and drop this type into activity inside your do body. Okay, we'll keep inside do body, and again we'll try to spy your notepad. I am going to take your minimize screen. Don't take your maximize window. Try to understand. Okay, first time we have to take the full screen, but right now I'm going to take this minimize screen. Okay, after that again I'm getting this error. This is your child error and this is your parent error. Okay, right now here I will give the things. Hi UI path. This is notepad automation. Okay, so like this way we'll write something and we'll try to launch and we'll try to write. Always control S for saving your workflow. After that, what we'll use? We'll use control S. Okay, so for that we'll use this activity that is called send hotkey. Send hotkey especially for saving your workflow, whatever the workflow you want to save. So there it will capture your whole keyboard. We'll go for control, and right now I'm going for control S. So always take your small s. If you take capital letter, it will not work. So this is your case sensitive. So always try to take the control S. After that, what will you? Okay. So whenever you come and whenever you launch this notepad and it will come to this page. So automatically, if you press control S, we'll get on this window. Here we have to write the name of your workflow. Okay. So here what we'll do, we'll go to UiPath and we'll take the activity. So here we have to write something. So for writing anywhere in text box, like in web-based application and any desktop application, so they everywhere we'll use this activity that is called type into. Okay, so we'll go to UiPath. We'll go to UiPath and here we'll try to use this type into activity. Simple drag and drop and keep like that this way and try to indicate on screen. Okay, so type into is specifically for giving the name of your notepad. Okay, so here I can pass 28 October notepad automation. Okay, save. And after that, whenever you pass this data, after that we have to click on save. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll try to click on save. Okay, so especially for clicking these things on this application, we'll try to use this activity that is called click activity. Simple drag and drop this click activity, and we'll try to spy these things. We'll try to indicate on screen. We'll try to click on save. Okay, so this is for saving your notepad. After that, what we'll do, we'll try to use this close application. Okay, so close application, we are going to close your notepad also. So that's why I'm going to use this close application, and we'll try to use your maximize your whole notepad because we are going to close. So that's why I will spy your whole screen of your notepad like this way. Okay, so whenever you run this program, automatically it will try to launch your notepad, and after that it will write something, and after that it will try to save your notepad, and after that it will try to give the name as a 28th of October notepad automation, and then it will close your notepad. By the way, if you want to use delay like that, 1 second of wait, 2 seconds of wait. So in Java use thread.sleep, but in UiPath we'll use delay activity for doing the delay like that, 2 seconds of wait. I'll go here and I will try to pass 0, 0, 0, 1 second of wait. Okay, save and run this program. Okay, so make sure whenever you're going to use this workflow, make sure you don't have any type of error. Okay, and here here, whenever you hand over this code to anyone like that, your manager or client, definitely everyone asks whatever you've done. Okay, so here I'm talking about the things you have to provide one reference that is called in UiPath, that is called annotation. Okay, so here we'll add one annotation. Okay, so here I'll click on this workflow and try to add the annotation. So here I'll use, so I can pass notepad automation using, okay, so according to your requirement you can pass this thing. So I'm passing this normal RPA UI path. Okay, this is called annotation in UiPath. Okay, so whenever you appear for an interview, they will ask you this question: what is the annotation in UiPath? What is annotation in UiPath? They can ask you this question. Okay, right now I'm going to save this program, and again right now I'm going to run this program. Click on run file. So right now it will try to launch your notepad. Hi UiPath, this is notepad automation, and after that you will give the name as a 28th of October and notepad and give the things, and it will, we have already closed your notepad also. Okay, so it's very fast. If you go for any interview, they can ask you what is your processing time, what is your response time. So you can go to, if you go to the output panel, you can get like that within 9 seconds of time. So you can see here, this is your project name and this is your time, like that 9 seconds of time. So within 9 seconds of time, we have completed this project. We are getting this. This is the response time, 9 seconds. Okay. So thank you for joining this session and thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel for more video. Thank you.